Good morning, everybody. This is Kevin, and today is Wednesday, the 30th of September 2020, the very last day of September. Um, and I'm happy to be here. So, this is our morning meditation, and I am very pleased to announce that I've had positive comments from all of you who have said how helpful it is that I am using wisdom of the hidden realms as a focus to meditate every day. So I'm going to keep going with that. I should point out too that I do my own oracle reading before doing the meditation for you, and I'm still developing a relationship with Carl Gray's Angel Oracle guide. There are tips inside that deck that have helped me to develop a relationship with those cards. Just like anything, relationships, thoughts, patterns are something that we attract or repel. And some of the things that we have been attracting no longer serve us. So it's time to release and let go of them. Hence, my own reading this morning came from this card, Cut the Cord. I have been experiencing some shifts and transformations this week, physically, emotionally, spiritually, just changes. Nothing dramatic, nothing awful and terrible, just a shift. It could be the change of seasons, but for me, I think it's a little higher, a little deeper, a little different. It's all good. I just have to learn to release and let go of things that are no longer serving me, things that perhaps I thought, well, at one time were important, are no longer. And that's a good thing. The challenge is many folks hold on to the comfort zone and hold on to the past. And holding on to the past is great. But the forfeit, or rather the challenge, is it builds up. So being attached to a comfort system, and I'm not talking something original, this is any personal development, any personal growth that any of us show up for, you are likely going to be required to look at the journey that you've come on to get you where you are. And if you're where you are and you're looking for a shift in growth, a shift in development, a movement forward, to get out of a rut, to shake things up a bit, know that you're going to likely have to unearth things, situations, patterns that you really weren't aware of, or they're called blind spots, or perhaps things that you weren't happy about, that you didn't know what to do about when they happened. So this is a message this morning to start as if you're turning the page on a brand new book. Forgive what's already happened. Be grateful that you're at this point, that you can do something with it, and then replace what you're releasing with what works. So today's card that showed up and it just popped out, interestingly enough, was the Prison Waif. Now it's upside down. Doesn't mean it's negative. This is the clarity I want to give you. The Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle deck, the way the right side up works as an ally, when it's reversed upside down, works as the challenge. So what I want to say is that the Prison Waif challenges an inward look, challenges an observation of situations. So self-sabotage, poverty, and poverty consciousness is what the main theme of the Prison Waif is. So this meditation is a good focus if you have been feeling, thinking, saying, acting on, planning anything that has to do with poverty consciousness or self-sabotage. We sabotage ourselves because that's what we're used to doing, or it's what somebody else wants us to be. You know, there's a theory I don't buy into anymore, but I did. In order for a person to feel great, another person has to feel not so great. Well, we're in a big world, big universe, and every single person on it is meant to be on it, along with other people. I don't believe any individual is greater than or less than the next person. I've never believed that. But society's rules and social consciousness have folks believing that that is the case, that is so. So we buy into self-sabotaging beliefs that this is not fair, that person's not this, that person's not that. The statements of not being, the not, the no, is the negative. The comparison is also the negative. You cannot possibly be anybody else because you are who you are and they're already taken. You can't possibly do anything else than your best. Or you could. But is that serving you? Is doing your best, and one day maybe your best and the next day maybe not quite as best as the day before, but you're doing your best. The biggest important thing is to speak your truth. And are you speaking your truth? The truth of what you know in here, in your heart, what you'll know to be sure. And there's something that's physical in all of our bodies. When you know you're speaking that's not truthful, that's not honest, that's making up a story, you feel it. The ego takes over and says, I have to put this argument forward. I have to reinforce what I'm saying because I know it's not true, but I have to convince other people that it is true. And hence there's that weirdness of the lie becomes the truth, and then you realize the truth is actually a lie. It's crazy. But anyway, I digress. Let's get into meditation. Sit with your feet flat on the floor. I don't know why I take my glasses off. I just do. I can see. It's just a bit murky. Put your hands up in the air. Move your arms out to the side. I like to move the tissues and the muscles of neck and shoulders. For me, in my body, it's a very large part. I've got a big, thick trunk, shoulders to hips, which I'm grateful for. But energy gets stuck there, and the spine is fluid. So, you can try pressing your elbows into the arms of your chair, pressing your tailbone into your chair, just to create a stretch in your torso. Sorry, I'm feeling stuff on my face. I don't know why. Take a big breath in. Release it out. For this morning, I want you to, first of all, just bring your head to your feet and the soles of your feet like we do usually. It's become a ritual for me to start every meditation with a grounded effect. Grounding is you being present to the soles of your feet connected to the Mother Earth, where we are on the planet, right here, right now. The feet are both receptors to receive, and they're both what we use to release. So you've got a push and a pull, a pressing out on your exhale, sending everything that you don't serve you, the negative thoughts, negative feelings, negative people, negative places, negative situations, send them right down from, if they come from your third eye, your thoughts, your shoulders, your back, your mid-back, your heart, your emotions, anywhere that does not feel joyful, doesn't feel happy, doesn't feel bountiful, doesn't feel light and buoyant, any of those thoughts and feelings, they're going to live in your physical body. Wrap them up, push them down, and send them into the earth. Learn to empty out the thoughts that you've had of lack. Exhale out the guilt and the shame and anything negative that you have about spending money. Let go of, release, and send out any awkward feelings, negative feelings you have about poverty in general. Know that what you say and you feel, you believe and you think will become your world. Let it go. It doesn't serve your highest good. It doesn't serve the gifts that you were here to receive and claim. Everything is temporary. Everything requires your attention for change. You have within you and around you everything you could possibly need to live a full, bountiful, joyful life, and you have an invitation to claim and get everything you could possibly want out of it. As you start sending all of the stuff that you've been saying, all of the information you've been gathering that are not for your highest good, they may have been at one point, but they no longer serve you. See that they get extinguished, see that they get burned off. And with the light and the heat and the cleansing that comes from it, begin to watch as the negative embers burn off and the positive fire comes back up and replaces it. Watch that fire rise up from deep within the earth, rise up above you, surrounding you, and then showering you down. Allow this energy of abundance, prosperity, clean thinking, clear thinking, love, joy, to begin to come down and enter the space at the very top of your head. Create a space for it. Create an opening with your body for all of this goodness to shower down. Think of it as filling your body up. Know that the energy coming down to you is more powerful, it's brighter, it's lighter, has more energy. Just like a circle, it's filling you up with lightness, with love, with joy, with prosperity, with abundance. Just sit quietly and breathing in the abundance. Breathe in the joy. Breathe in financial prosperity. Breathe in gratitude for the bills that you're able to pay on time and before time. Breathe in the affirmation that your Bank accounts are bulging. Your pockets are always filled with cash. Breathe in the mental affirmation that you cannot possibly run out of money. There is an abundance of money, an abundance of joy, an abundance of love, an abundance of harmony, an abundance of peace everywhere. As you continue seeing, feeling, and believing this abundance, this love, this joy in your heart, entering from the heavens, from above you, allow all this new energy, new vibration to become a beacon for others. And settle your mind in your third eye center. Make the claim that you are the light, you are the joy, you are happiness, balance, and contentment. Claim that wherever fear and darkness is a stranger to you. Claim, affirm, and believe that love is here, love is within you, joy is here, joy is within you, happiness is here, and happiness is within you. Continue breathing in positive light, breathing in love and joy and happiness and all the things that you deserve to have and you should have already underneath, covered up. Let it free, set it free, set yourself free. And I invite you to continue bathing in this bright light, love, joy, peace, harmony, happiness. When you feel complete, bring your hands to heart center at your chest. Honor yourself always. Lift your thumb knuckles up between your eyebrows. Honor everyone else always. Together we bow and say Namaste. I hope that's been helpful. might also be helpful today to be reminded of where you have said things that are not true, where you have perhaps made affirmations that you feel don't serve you. We do it. Sometimes we do it without thinking about it. Be conscious of when you're doing it, when it shows up. And I'll tell you, for me, it shows up when I feel threatened or pushed, or when I'm in the middle of a growth spurt. It's when I'm not sure what the outcome is going to be. Ooh, and I do it anyway. There you go. Anyway, listen, I love you and thank you so much for joining me this morning. If you're on the replay, YouTube, please like, subscribe, share, whatever. My purpose of doing these is to change the narrative and to lift up hearts, minds, mood, for those people who are looking for something a little bit different than what we're being shown. All right, take it easy. Have a good one. Bye.